Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word? What's going on? How everybody doing out there? You already know what it is, man. We back again, man. And it's Thursday banger time, man. You already know the count, man. It's time for the Thursday banger. And I got one. That's a lot. I got one. It's a lot, man. But I already know the play, man. I don't mind looking out for y'all. We starting the new year, man. We in the new year, man. 2025, man. I don't mind looking out. I've been looking out for a whole year straight. So y'all know I don't mind looking out, man. But y'all just got to keep y'all word, man, like y'all did last year, man. Just keep staying out the way. That's all y'all gotta keep doing, man. I know y'all been doing it too, man. The following is getting bigger and bigger, y'all. We growing, man. And it's a lot of dudes like me and like y'all out there, man. We definitely staying out the way, man. We ain't got time for the crazy stuff, man. Call us unks, call us old heads, call us boring, man. But don't call us stupid, man. We staying where it's safe at, man. And that's with our family, man. And that's out the damn way, y'all. That's what we doing, man. I suggest everybody else to kind of move that direction. If you haven't yet, try to stay out the way in 2025, man. It's going to work out for you, man. Going to jail is not a good thing. You're going to look crazy going to jail. I'm telling you, man, you're going to be the dude on the phone talking to people on holidays, sounding crazy for 15 minutes, man. You don't want to go through those things, man. Stay out here now, man, where you can enjoy the good life. That's all you got to do, y'all. Stay out the way, man. Period, man. But it's the Thursday banger. Y'all already know what we do. We about to turn this one up, y'all. Let's get it, man. Like, share, and subscribe this junk. Share me out if possible. Let's get it. 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 Let's go, man. But I'm not gonna hold y'all up. And it's time for business. It's time for business, y'all. And the story I got for y'all today is called Lil Charles Violated. Yeah, man, he violated, y'all. He violated on this one, man. It's a crazy, man. Another dude violated crazy in the story right here, man. Something I witnessed that was crazy, man. I gotta share it with y'all, man, with my people, man. But y'all gotta understand, like, when you living in a world like prison, y'all, like, there's like people you might can say you can trust this person, even if he's from your city, your town, your relative, or whatever the case is, man. But like when you get put on another planet, like prison, wherever they put you at in prison, it's still prison. It's a whole nother place, man. It's a whole new world, man. So like all the rules I feel is thrown out. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of your most loyal men definitely will be from your city or somebody you knew from back in the day or something like that. But at the end of the day, you still got to watch their ass, man, because it's crazy in there, y'all. I'm telling you, man, it's like backstabbing going on. It's cutthroat going on. It's dudes that'll give you their word. Like, dudes' word won't nothing in prison, man. Like, dudes was to the point, man, I'm like, don't even give me your word. Don't even give me your word. There was some dudes whose words you could take, but a lot of dudes weren't even trying to like take dudes' words no more, man. For what, man? Because prison is a cutthroat place. Everybody knew it that's in that world, man. I knew it. So that kept me on point at all times. Like through the years of me bitten, I just started seeing, just for the most part, you know, it took situations for me to learn and everything, you know what I mean? Because I have got bit by a snake before, you know what I mean? Pause. But it has happened, man. It'll happen to the best of us, man. But you just got to learn from your mistakes. You know what I mean? But I said all that to say that, like, you know, trusting somebody, man, and thinking someone's your dog or your homeboy, your uncle, cousin, fam, homie, or whatever, man. I'm letting you know now, man, in prison, all those rules are thrown out the window, man. It don't apply in there. It might sound like it's still applying there. Dudes might say, that's my word and this my fam, and da-da-da-da. But it don't matter in prison because prison is cutthroat, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. So I'm going to take y'all, man, on this story right here, y'all. I'm going to take y'all, man, in 2008. On 2008 on this story right here, y'all, man. We in 4 building on this one, man. This is the end of 7 going into 8, but I'm gonna start at 8 because that's when it was crazy. But I can remember, y'all, man, being in the block, man, it was a lot of Richmond dudes in the block around this time, and it was not a lot of Norfolk dudes, 4 or 5 dudes. No, Richmond definitely had more dudes in there, man. But for the most part, the Bloods had a lot of dudes in this pod. You know what I mean? But for the most part, it was a mixed pod. The pod had a bunch of dudes from everywhere in there. It was a melting pot of everybody in there. So it was no problems. It was no beef going on around this time. A lot of stuff has happened. There's been predators in and out. Dudes been getting beat up here and there. Sometimes stuff happens, but for the most part, as collectively as a pod, everybody got along in that junk, y'all. Kind of like dudes from other cities, everything. Dudes that gamble against each other. You lose, pay your money. Dudes that buy from the Richmond dudes. If the Norfolk dudes ain't got it, Norfolk dudes buy. It'll just go like that. It was just like a good situation of everything that was going on. So boom. I can remember a time, man, around this time right here, what I'm talking about, y'all. I remember sleeping next door. You know what I mean? I was next door to 2 dudes, man. And one of the dudes, man, they was from Richmond, man. You know what I mean? The other one, I want to say he was from Petersburg. He might have been from Richmond too. I can't really remember, but I know he was definitely from the 804 area somewhere. But for the most part, these dudes was cool, man. They was cool cellies. They was one of these dudes that probably requested to get in the cell together because they was already cellies when I got into that part. But they was probably one of the very few dudes that requested to be roommates, and they was in there looking like they was doing a good bid. Now, I'm not going to say these dudes' name in here, man, for a lot of reasons. Y'all going to find out at the end. But for the most part, people's family is involved in this story right here slightly. So I'm going to keep the names out of this because it's safety first, man. I don't know what's going on. And the last thing I want to do is smear people pound on family and have them like, whoa, would that really happen? Yeah, it really happened, man. But for that reason right there alone, y'all, we're going to name this one right here, man. But it was 2 dudes that was slept in the cell beside me, man. One of them was slightly younger. The one that I think that was from Petersburg, he was slightly younger. And his name was Lil Charles. Now, Lil Charles, he was one of these dudes that really didn't have a whole lot. Like, you know what I mean? You could tell he was one of those dudes that his family didn't look out as much. He didn't have a whole lot. But for the most part, he was still a little solid little individual. And I say that because the dude he was in the room with, we're going to call him Big C. You know what I mean? We're going to call him Big C. But he was in the cell with a dude named Big C from Richmond. Now, Big C from Richmond, Big C was one of those dudes, like every now and then, he might go get the pack every now and then. You know what I mean? If he don't get the pack, he's buying the pack. He used to snort the dope a little bit. You know what I mean? He mind his business. For the most part, I never really seen him get into stuff, but I heard that bro definitely go hard. You know what I mean? Pause. But he just was chilling in there. Me and him was cool. We became cool from just gambling against each other and being next door neighbors. So like, he might need something, I might need something. It depends. Like, I used to rock with C. I ain't even gonna lie. Big C was a cool dude. You know what I mean? He was one of the cool, super duper cool ones from Richmond, man. And for the most part, I had nothing against him or his roommate, man. Me and my roommate used to kick it with them. Like, when we locked down and the tray slots are open, we talking to them. And we talking to them through the vent. You know what I mean? Like, we used to kick it with them. Everybody was on sports. They had a team. I want to say Charles and C team was Dallas Cowboys. Lil Charles and C team was Dallas Cowboys. I was a 49er fan. I think my roommate was a Philadelphia Eagles fan at the time. But we talk shit about sports, everything. Just be everything, y'all. Just be regular activity that we was doing with them in the pod. So what made it crazy is that, like, before I actually moved in the pod and met Big C, you know what I mean? I used to always see Big C. And I used to always see Big C in the visiting room. You know what I mean? I used to always see Big C in the visiting room, man. And Big C, for the most part, man, like, when you go in the visiting room and you see Big C in there, I ain't even gonna lie, like, you know what I mean? No disrespect. No disrespect to nobody, man. But, like, for being locked up for years, and then you finally go in the visit, when you go to the visiting room and you locked up in penitentiary, y'all, like, you gotta understand, like, you about to see real human beings. I know that sounds funny, but it's a fact. Like, the COs don't count, man. They do not count. I'm letting you know now. You around dudes all damn day. So like, to see somebody, a beautiful woman in there with her hair done, looking good and all that, like, it be intriguing to dudes that's in prison. Like, we might not be disrespectful when we trying to lock in, but like, you know, we looking. When we come in, we looking. When we sit down, we glancing around every chance we get, because it's just crazy just to see a real beautiful human being, man, besides these goddamn battle toads we've been looking at all day in prison, man. So like, it just be different, man. So like, when I used to go to the V room and I seen Big C in there, Big C family, I ain't even gonna lie, man. He had 3 sisters. He had 3 sisters and his mama and his aunt, man. They used to come up there deep, and with the sister kids. So when they come, they'll probably be about 7 deep when they come. 6, 7 deep. I think the limit was 8. or something like that when you get a visit. But they used to be like 7 deep. But when like Suss's joint, Lawrenceville visitor room looked like a visitor room. You know what I mean? Lawrenceville jump looked like a visitor room. Suss's 2 visitor room looked like a prison visiting room. Like both of them are prisons. But Lawrenceville jump was like tables, spread it out, like real deal tables, nice seats. And it spread it out. It didn't look as much crazy. Suss's joint was walking in. The tables look. Suss's had they outsmarted everything. They was on point, and that's why I never tried my hand in the visiting room, man. But Suss's had the little tables, y'all. I'm talking about tables that you would buy for your 5-year-old to play with. Like they playing house on a table. Table that little. That's how when you sit down, the table it comes to your ankles. And they put tables in there like that for they can make sure they can have nobody that'll put their hand under the table and try to bring stuff back or try to feel on a girl or whatever the case may be. They was just being real smart, and that shit was real prison in there. So like the tables was little. So like everybody will be sitting around the table like when they get a visit, like it'd be crazy because it like they tables is just that junk was like Lego table, man. And the visiting room was just small. Then they had another little area when that get crowded, and that was like another little small area. I sat in that area before, and that was little as hell. I hated Suss's 2 visiting room in a nutshell, man. But when we walk in, man, sometimes your visit might don't be in there when you walk in, so you might have to stand on the wall. You know what I mean? You might have to just play the wall. They be like, you'll walk in, you'll go to the front desk, you be like, White, you know, you looking to see if you see a visit. You don't know if they in that other room or not. You're like, White. They like, yo, your people's ain't here yet. Go stand on the wall till they come. Boom. You just stand right there. It might be you and a couple of other dudes. You post it up. Just, you know what I mean? You ain't trying to look at everybody, but you looking. And every time I used to go to visiting room, man, it seemed like I used to see Big C in there, man. And Big C family was gorgeous. I'm not even gonna lie. It was no men in the family. It was 3 sisters, the mama, the aunt, and the kids. You know what I mean? All the women were beautiful, light skinned, beautiful, like. And I'm not saying just because they're light skinned, they're beautiful, man. No point in, no harm. I'm not trying to harm nobody with that comment. But they were beautiful and light skinned. That's a fact. They was light skinned, beautiful, man. Long curly hair. You know what I mean? Like thick eyebrows, great bodies, had flavor, can dress, all that. You know what I mean? So when dudes would come in the visiting room, dudes would be stalking, like, oh, damn, like, that's crazy. Like, you know, dudes would come back from the visiting room and be talking about it because Big C will always get up and go take a picture. And when they get up and go take the picture, it's in front of everybody. So everybody looking, all his sisters was gorgeous, man. I'm talking all of them, man. All of them are gorgeous. But I already knew that prior from seeing him in the visiting room. A lot of times I have seen that he has the best, his family is the most beautiful. He is the beautifulest family that I see coming to that jump, man. So I knew this information already, you know what I mean? I knew this already, but I'm respectful. I don't be trying to disrespect nobody and be drooling over nobody peoples and doing stuff like that. I don't do stuff like that, you know what I mean? But I definitely did. So by the time I come in 4 building now, and I'm in the pod with C, me and him has got cool. We had got cool. So like, you know, this is around the time where it's still, you know, photo book era. This is photo book era right here, y'all. Y'all know in prison now, people ain't sending nobody no regular pictures and doing all that. When I was in there, when I first went in there, pictures were a major thing. You hear me? It was a major thing. Everybody had a photo book. When you bump into somebody you ain't seen from your town, or you know you ain't seen in years, and you bump into him, as soon as y'all pick it and dap up, and he get his stuff together, y'all meet up again. You got your photo book, he got his photo book, and y'all looking at pictures. Like, damn, that's what, like, it sound crazy, but that's what dudes doing in prison. That's why, like, I'm letting y'all know now, if you sent pictures to somebody in prison, best believe it's a lot of dudes that seen it, because that's just what goes on in prison, man. Like, y'all probably ain't know that, but that's what's going on. Dudes that have dudes, I be looking at his photo book, he be looking at my photo book. I be like, damn, I ain't seen her in years. This, damn, that's something, yeah. And it be vice versa. Y'all be going back in photos, and just that's how it goes. So when I moved in the block, everybody start talking Charles and C. We on lockdown. You know what I mean? We cool by now. You know what I mean? But we on lockdown at this time. This was for the institutional lock. And Charles, we heard Charles and C over there arguing. Man, you ain't got that. He's like, man, Shorty, I'm trying to tell this young nigga, Shorty, that goddamn, this nigga ain't no damn pimp. He told me he was a pimp on the street. I said, man, this nigga young as a bitch, nigga. This nigga ain't got no pictures. Only pictures he got is his mama and his aunties. Goddamn, I'm like, damn. So he going in, C going in on him. They going back. Charles like, nigga, you crazy. I got hoes. He going back and forth. So we hear him through the vents. We just tripping. So they calling us trying to co-sign, you know what I mean, conversation. Hey, look, he took it. So we talk, you know, we bored, we on lockdown, so we just talking, jump through the vents, boom. Goddamn. C going in on Charles' ass, man. I'm like, damn. So it got crazy because he just kept going. I'm like, I told everybody, I ain't getting that shit. That's crazy. So boom, they argue for a while. You know what I mean? After they argue, you know what I mean? Now I'm like, damn, I'm like, yo, see, you ain't built like that on the street, bro. You ain't got them drunks like that. He like, who? He was like, man, shit. Nigga, wait till the nigga come out and clean the showers. Nigga, you tripping. I'm gonna send you my photo book. You tripping. So boom. He was like, send me your joint. Let me check your joint. Let me see how them joints looking normal. I'm like, that's a bet. I'm gonna send you my book. Boom. So when the dude came out to clean the shower, boom, he popped both our slots. We swapped photo books. So I'm looking at bro photo book. Bro got a big photo book. You know what I mean? He was like, I got two more over here. He was like, that's the main one right there though. So boom, I sent him out. He sent me his. Going through bro jump. Damn. These the girls in the visiting room, they beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, it was crazy. Like, I didn't want to take long with his photo book, and I ain't want him to take long with my photo book. Why? Because it just felt a slight little different. You know, usually the people I'm showing my photo book be people from Norfolk. You know what I mean? Like, those might be the only people, or you my roommate, you from somewhere else, then I might let you see my photo book. You know what I mean? Because my mom's in there, my ex-girlfriends was in there. You know, like, these are people that I cared about. So, like, this, I wasn't trying to let everybody see that and be drooling over my peoples, but I knew this already going into when it comes to the time of like we swapping photo books out. But I swapped photo books with bro just so we can, you know what I mean? Bro, sisters is gorgeous, man. Hands down. He got, the visiting room didn't do no justice. He got real pictures in there, his sisters, and they just so happy. They can't even hide their bodies. Like, whatever they wear, they look gorgeous with it. Their bodies is banging, you know what I mean? Like, every picture was beautiful. I'm not even gonna lie, he had all beautiful pictures in there, man. So that was the first time that I actually saw C photo book, you know what I mean? I saw that, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, he got a bunch of, you know what I mean? And he had other women in there as well, so boom. Mostly his family though. But for the most part though, man, that was the introduction of how we kind of swapped out the photo books. So boom, a little time going on, man. Now, Lil Charles, like, he definitely was the little bro of Big C. You know what I mean? Big C definitely was like his big bro. Definitely. Not on no gang stuff, but just on some, like, I guess he rocked with him. You know what I mean? I never asked how they met or how was it, you know what I mean? Because I thought they were both from Richmond. But I want to say bro was from either Petersburg or somewhere on the outskirts of Richmond. Charles, you know what I mean? But still come out, they'll go to the table, they got all the food. See them make sure they eat. Charles be cutting up the sausages, you know what I mean? They getting their food right. They talking junk, looking at the TV. Everything going good. They kicking it with the rest of the little Richmond team. You know what I mean? Everybody chilling in the pod. But I noticed that C will always make sure he look out for Charles. Charles really didn't have nothing. Charles never went to visit. Charles never did nothing. Anytime Charles was able to smoke weed, it was because of C. C would get weed from me, you know what I mean? He usually would touch with the D block. But when he wanted some weed sometime, like, he'll smoke weed sometime, he'll get it from me and he'll smoke with his roommate, look out for his roommate. That's what he always done, man. So, like, I just saw that he, you know what I mean? Like, for real, like, that was all right there, man. Because for the most part, Charles definitely wasn't gay. He wasn't a dude, like, being preyed on by a predator. Like, C definitely wasn't that, you know what I mean? It wasn't none of that situation going on because Charles was solid. He just was a young dude that looked like he got under the wing of an older dude and he just rolling with him. That's just what it is. So he always made sure they were straight, man. I guarantee you, anything go on in there, if something happened with Charles, C gonna be there. But for the most part, Charles was one of those dudes that kind of like didn't put himself into situations at all. The only time I would see Charles put himself into situations is probably over the basketball court. That was the only thing. He didn't gamble. He didn't borrow stuff from nobody. He didn't have to. He'd get everything from his roommate. He didn't have to do nothing but just bid. That's all he had to do. But he still was young. He still thought he was athletic, and he still used to like to play basketball. So I used to tell C, I used to hear C always telling him, like, yo, listen, be careful on that court. He was like, yo, Weezy, he don't never want to listen. He think he gonna go out on that court and be balling and fouling dudes and dudes fouling him and ain't nothing gonna happen, man. He was like, man, let them know that the basketball court is one of the top 5 reasons is violence in prison sometimes. And I'm like, yo, I mean, it might be top 5. I was like, but I know something always happening over that basketball court. I know that. That's something always. That's why I don't ball. And I was like, that's just what I do. I ain't telling you not to ball, Charles. We talking through the vent. You know what I mean? But C was like, man, I'm trying to school him. Like, this is my little bro, man. He was like, I love this little dude, man. He was like, man, for real, man. I just be telling him that. He said, Weezy, I be telling him that because, like, if he get into something, he gonna involve me. He said he already got into it with somebody before, and I had to holler at the dude on that. He said, but anytime he get into something, he gonna involve me. He was like, I ain't gonna let nobody hurt my little bro. You know what I mean? Nobody gonna hurt my little bro. So I'm like, damn, I feel that, man. So I'm like, yo, that's just my opinion, bro. I'm with C on that one, Charles. It's on you though. So Charles continued to play basketball. You already know he did. That's what y'all dudes do. He wouldn't go out unless it was a basketball game at all, unless dudes was going on the court, it's a nice day, stuff like that. He would go out and ball. Charles go out there and ball one day, y'all. Yeah, then he get into it. I don't know who he getting into it. I guess it was somebody else from Richmond who he's beefing with. They out there playing 3-on-3. You know what I mean? This is the time when we have the half court basketball court. So they playing 3-on-3 out there, Joe. He get into it with another dude from Richmond. They get the yapping at each other. The dude from Richmond tell him like, nigga, you ain't gonna always let C save your ass, shawty. C ain't gonna keep saving your ass, shawty. You ain't gonna get getting saved by C, shawty. Goddamn. He talking junk to Charles. Charles like, man, I stand on my own. I stand on my own. I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. So they barking back at each other. They get into it. The other dude that he know, from the dude he arguing with from Richmond, that's Charles arguing with, he leave and go to the fence and he start talking to some other dudes from Richmond. So they talking to him. I guess they don't know Charles. You know what I mean? I didn't know. That's why I thought he probably not be from Richmond. But I don't think they knew him. So they on the fence like, man, fuck that nigga up, Shaw. Nigga hit that nigga ass. Goddamn, when they say that, motherfucking goddamn, that nigga Charles goddamn came up and was like, what's up, Shaw? What's up? He squared off with the dude. So the dude come off the fence like, oh, you trying to fight? So the lady with the gun right there. Now, it's going to be a hard shot for her to hit them if they get to fighting. And it's always hard when people fight on the yard and they can shoot unless you're close. You know what I mean? But for the most part, she's pinning it. So dude's like, yo, y'all chill. Wait till y'all get back in the pod. You know what I mean? Wait till y'all get back in the pod. We in the same pod. Boom. We get back in the pod. See on the phone, they coming there. It's all ruckus. Everybody come back turned up. Hey, get our door open, Charlotte. Boom. You see Charles run up the steps. Skip them, Charles. Charles go over that jump, win the sale. You see CC on the phone sitting down looking like, I walk in the joint, I ain't even gonna lie. I seen him. I was like, yo, better holler at your little bro, man. He was like, what? I was like, man, he about to fight. He was like, who you about to fight? He was like, let me call you back. That nigga hold the phone up. He ran up the steps. He was like, Charles, what's up? Who you about to fight, little Charles? Charles was like, man, nigga out there disrespecting me, man. He got niggas on the fence disrespecting me. I ain't got time for that shit, Charles. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm about to rumble this nigga ass, Charles. He was like, who? He was like, right there. He pointed. He was like, man, come on. He from the city, Charles. He mushed Charles ass. Man, he from the city, Charles. What the hell you doing, man? Y'all niggas always going against C snap. You know what I mean? So it's making sense what C is saying, though. Like, kind of like, damn, y'all ready to go against each other, though? Like this is crazy over basketball, but like C told him, like, yo, that basketball court is a no-go, man. But Charles was one of those dudes that really didn't listen, man. So boom, long story short, goddamn dude wanna rumble Charles' ass. Man. C is kind of like the big dog of that town of Richmond. That's in my part, I would say. Like a lot of them, like that's why dudes said that C ain't gonna keep trying to save your ass. C ain't gonna, because they knew that for real, C ain't gonna let a lot of stuff go on. You know what I mean? Like cities clash a lot, y'all. It's been Norfolk on Norfolk. Trust me, Newport News on Newport News, Portsmouth on Portsmouth. It happens like this. This is what goes on in prison, man. Ask anybody. But C was like, man, he trying to stop the joke. C trying to stop. Dude slightly a little bigger than Charles too. You know what I mean? Dude like a little kind of tall dude. Charles like a little 5'9", kind of skinny. You know what I mean? But got a little heart. You know what I mean? The other dude looking like he wanna freaking eat his kids. Pause. That's what he looking like, man. He looking mad as a bitch. C trying to squash C, go there and holler at dude like, no, I'm trying to fight. So the whole pod is out there just looking. I'm on the top 10 like, I'm leaning over by myself. They sit right beside me. I'm like, this just looking at this Jones. He's like, yeah, I want to fight. Boom. God damn, they get the cell open. C go to the cell. C was like, yo, look, I'm telling you right now, bro. Don't y'all fight, but don't drag my little bro. I'm telling you, don't go in there and try to drag my little bro. I'm just letting you know now. He keep pacing back. He like, I'm just letting you know now. Goddamn, don't go in there and try to drag my little bro. Don't try to drag my little bro. I'm telling you, don't even do it. I'm letting y'all fight. Y'all get it out. So dude, homeboy, like, yo, down, see? And then the other nigga, he about to fight. He like, yo, how you gonna tell me how to fight? He was like, I'm about to just fight. So goddamn, C was like, all right, bro. He got down, looked at the other dude that was with the guy that's about to fight. And he got down, niggas went in there and C whispered in his ear, son. And dude was like, I was like, what the fuck? Boom, they go in there and fight. When I hear them going there and fight, they under me fighting. Dude's cell was on the bottom tip. They go in the cell, boom. They disappear. I come down the steps. I'm like, man, I'm about to see what the hell going on with this shit. Boom, I come down the steps. Hit the corner. Fight right there, boom, some dudes right there. I ain't get super close, but I can just get out in the pod and look in from afar. So it looked like I ain't really bringing no attention to it, but I'm just like on the back wall. I see my homeboy standing over there, so I go stand next to him, and I'm looking. Goddamn, niggas went in there, boom, niggas rumbling hard as a bitch. Goddamn, see right there, but I see looking like he looking like he want to jump. You can tell when y'all ever seen when you can tell when a dude, somebody else, or a dude or a girl, whoever's fighting, somebody else want to jump into the fight. You can just see. I knew he was going to jump in it. I seen it. He was like, but this is how much he rocks with Lil Charles though. Like he really rock with Lil Bro, man. You know what I mean? So he like, come on, Charles, get out that shit. Come on, get out that shit. I hear him say that. Dude must be got him in the jump. I can't see him now because everybody in front of the door. He like, get out that shit, Charles. Move your arms, Charles. He trying to coach him like that. MMA, you hear me? Like, move your arms, Charles. Charles, nah, you get noise in there. Next thing you know, you see C like, C said, went in there, dude, that he whispered in the ear trying to grab his shirt. He was like, he snatched away from that nigga. Dude looked like, dude ain't do shit. He walked in there. That's all you hear was, that's how quiet it got. Next thing you know, you see Charles backing up out the door. Charles like, his shirt all ripped up. He like, see, come on, that jump. Now look, Charles, that shit over. That shit over, man. Leave my little bro alone, man. He ain't gonna ball with y'all niggas no more. That shit over. That shit over, Charlotte. And the niggas went up the steps. I'm looking like, oh, shit. Holy cow. But, like I say, man, he did that all in the loyalty of Charles, man. Like, he really rocked with bro, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, you'll have dudes in prison that have friendships like this. Like, yeah, man, I really rock him, put him under my wing. You know what I mean? Like, it's stuff like that going on in prison, y'all. Like, C was prime suspect of showing how much he rocked with bro, man. Like, he went in there and finished his fight off. That's all you heard was this, y'all. He must have put the paws on him, then took him for a ride, because that's all you heard was this. And it was quiet. Niggas came out the cell. I promise you, I was like, oh my God. Boom, they dip. They go upstairs. You see dude homeboy going there like, that nigga on the joint, that nigga hurt. That nigga hurt. He got done up dirty in his own damn cell. I said, damn. Boom. They call dinner. We go to dinner. Everybody talk about it. We like, yo, that nigga see a maniac, man. Like, damn, he got them took niggas old shorty from the ride. He took him for the ride. Like, that's nuts. So everybody talk about it like, that's crazy. So goddamn, we come back from dinner, see on the phone. See on the phone like it ain't nothing happened. You know what I mean? He's standing on the phone. He always usually sit down on the phone. Like he'll just sit on his butt, pause, and have his knee, like put his arms on his knees and be on the phone. That's how a lot of dudes use the phone, facing the pod. You can see every damn thing. But this time around, he was on the phone like this, and we came back. He had his foot on the wall. Now C is kind of a big dude. C is like 6'3", 280. No, I'll say 260, 6'3". He was kind of fat dude, slightly. Not really a major fat dude. He had size to him, you know what I mean? But for the most part, he's watching those other Richmond dudes now. For the whole time of that going on, I seen the Richmond dudes, when we went to dinner, they stopped and they was talking to some other dudes from Richmond that was in the other block on the other side of the fence when we went to dinner. And I guess they was explaining what was going on, and they was talking about, yo, damn, C came in there, that's messed up, man. C older than all us, C bigger than all us, C came in there. And it did look like that, man, but for real, that's just like for real, like my man, my bro, like somebody that I say that's my real bro, like I don't know if it's gonna be a fair fight. Like I'm gonna let y'all know now, like, and I hope he feel the same way about me. Like if he's getting drugged decent enough, I'm jumping in that jump. Now he can start off as a fair one, but I'm not. We just gonna all fight, and that's just how I gotta go down. So I respect C for how he moved, man. He really moved like he went in there and finished the fight. He went in that jump and finished the fight, y'all. So boom. That jump was over with, man. Like, you know what I mean? C went on the yard, talked to a couple of Richmond niggas. That jump, dude ain't want no smoke. That shit that just blew over, y'all. Like, that shit was like, it never happened, man. Seeing Charles back, bitten, eating, everything, like everything was normal. You know what I mean? We all up at the TV, 106 and Pop talking shit. You know what I mean? Like, everything was normal again. It was wild, man. So, one day I seen C, man, you know what I mean? I called him Dolo one day, you know what I mean? He was sitting at the table, looked like he was waiting to get on the phone. And I just happened to walk up. They called 2 o'clock rec. He didn't go outside. So I come to the table where he was at. I was like, you about to get on that jack right there? Because everybody used to like get on that the small phone. It's like they have all phones leveled all the same till you get to the last one, then it's a little shorter, and it's better when you sit down. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of dudes would try to get on that phone. So I was like, you about to get on this phone? He was like, yeah, I'm about to get on this one. I'm like, damn, bro. I was like, man, I ain't want to say nothing in front of Charles. I was like, damn, but you went in there and got down Johnny Cage that nigga in the damn cell, didn't you? He was like, man, bro, you crazy. He was like, man, I ain't letting nobody hurt my little bro. I ain't letting nobody hurt my little bro, man. He was like, rock the bro, man. Genuinely, like, when we get out, he was like, he get out 2 years after me. He was like, when I get out, I'm gonna hold him down, man. I'm gonna make sure he gets straight out here, man. He was like, cause for real, you don't find loyal people like that all the time, Shawty. He was like, where I'm from in Richmond, he said, that shit is home of the cutthroat, Weezy. He was like, that shit home of the cutthroat, man. So like, he a good youngin', you know what I mean? He was like, I was in the jail with him, you know what I mean? He was like, he a good youngin', man, you know what I mean? He was like, he a good youngin', man. He was like, I rock with him, man. And goddamn, that's what it is. I was like, bro, I respect it. I was like, I ain't gonna let my little homie or my man get drugged either. I respect it, bro. He was like, man, like, dudes gotta know though, this because we from the same city, Charlotte. Like, that shit don't mean nothing. I was like, you right. I said, I be feeling the same way. Like, dudes be thinking it's because you was freaking grew up in the same city that we supposed to go out like Die Hard with a vengeance or something. Like, no. Like, it don't go like that all the time, man. You deal with who you deal with, man. The prison, I told y'all, you're in a whole new world where cutthroat season is backstab season, and all the rules that's supposed to apply is thrown out the window, man. When it comes to goddamn morals and trustworthy shit, that shit is out the window, y'all. That shit is out the window, man. So me and bro kicked it for about 5-10 minutes until he had to get on the phone. But like, for real, like every time I kicked it with him, man, like I always got where he came from, man, with stuff, man. Like, he was a cool dude, you know what I mean? Goddamn. He was like, yo, man. He was like, yo, for real, man. He was like, look, I ain't gonna lie to you, Weezy. I'm going out here to get this money. He was like, I'm going out here to get this raw, and I'm going back out here to get this money. I ain't gonna lie to you. So at this time, I want to say C probably had like 3 years left. I think he was going home like in 11 or 10 or something like that. That's when he was going home. But he like, yo, I'm going home to get this bread. I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I mean? He was like, that's the real count, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn. He was like, yeah. He was like, for real, that's why I'm trying to be situated for when little bro come home. He was like, goddamn, I could let him take over what I was doing, you know what I mean? I could fall back, because goddamn, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, that's a hell of a plan. Like, it sounded like C had it worked out for the most part, you know what I mean? Like, it sounded like he had everything worked out of how his plan was going to go when he got out and shit. Like, I wasn't mad at him for that either. So, boom. Goddamn. I remember, man, this was like, goddamn, I would say this probably like a week or two later, you know what I mean? This is a week or two later. And C went outside to talk to somebody, because when they exit the wreck, we went out together. And usually he'll go out sometime, but I could tell the way he was dressed, he wasn't gonna go out. He still had on his flip-flops and everything, on some big Debo shit. Like, he didn't even give a damn about having flip-flops on. He go out, I seen him coming down the steps. When I look, he talking to a dude that's in the other block, but they already on the yard, but he talking to him, and he got his flip-flops on, so that's when I pinned. You know what I mean? So he talking to the dude, you know what I mean? Boom, everybody going outside, nice day. Boom, C talk to the dude, C hit a U-turn. So goddamn, I end up seeing my man on yard one. We going to the court all the way around the corner. So I end up seeing my man on yard one. So I'm talking to him. The CEO asshole nigga pull up like, why you ain't on the yard yet? I'm like, what? He's like, why you ain't on the yard? I was like, I'm about to go on the yard. He's like, no, y'all gate closed. Go back to the building. Go back to the, I'm like, man, I'm going to wreck. So I was about to go in with him and curse him out and do all the maniac shit that he deserved, because he's supposed to let me go outside. I was wrong for talking, but he's supposed to still let me go outside. That man told me to go back to the building. Boom. I go back to the building. Goddamn. When I get up the steps, C is at the slider trying to get in. I guess the lady trying to buck and don't let him in, because he went outside and they didn't go outside. Sometimes they be on it like that. So we both trying to go back. I'm like, man, he told me come back, man. So I guess she got the call. Boom, she opened the door, let both of us in. When she let both of us in, we both going up the steps. Our cells are right next to each other. When we get up the steps, we hit the corner. We going our cell. When we get to our cells, his cut is up. His cut is up. He like, damn. He like, yo, Charles, man, goddamn, what you doing, short? I'm about to come in there and chill. What the hell? I thought you went outside. Charles was like, huh? No, I stayed in, bro. He like, stayed in. He's like, man, hurry up, man. You stinking the room up and shit. He's like, all right, I'm coming. Goddamn, boom. Bro put the cut down, I guess, boom. I went to cell, came back out. I seen C going to cell, I seen Charles come back down. Boom. Charles just chilling on the pod. Everything on, boom. Goddamn. We end up going to dinner. When we go to dinner, C go to dinner, I guess, to pick up whatever he was talking to dude outside wreck about. So C went to dinner. I didn't go to dinner, but when I stayed in the pod, and I asked it, because when you don't go to dinner in the pod, and on Sussex, sometimes they'll let you stay in the pod, but a lot of the times they'll lock you down. You know what I mean? For you just want to be the only dude out there. Lawrenceville, you can just stay out there. You ain't going, you in the pod or in your cell, it don't matter. But on Sussex, sometimes they'll lock you down. So I asked the lady, can I get some ice? Boom, she let me out, get some ice. I come out and get some ice. When I come out, I didn't notice it when I came out. When I'm coming back in, and I looked, the cut was up again. I actually seen C go to child. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, I ain't paying no mind. Boom. Everybody came back, the cut was down. Boom. So everything going smooth. Everything was going smooth, man. Like, I'm just breaking down the timelines of every time this damn cut was up. I'll give y'all the timeline on that, man. So boom. Next thing you know, the weekend rolling around. Everybody used to get visits. Like Fridays used to look like Saturdays. It looked like dudes getting up, taking showers, getting haircuts, shaving, dudes ironing clothes. You would see a whole lot of stuff going on when it came to dudes about to get visit. So everybody knew C would get a visit when he get up, and C would get up, get in the shower early, boom. You know what I mean? C would come out, get on the phone. C would put his little new squirrel, his new, you can tell he just looked different. His clothes look cleaner, new t-shirt, even though you got to change out when you get into the visit room with Sussex. But still, though, you can just tell when certain dudes were getting visits in there. That's just how it goes. So everybody knew C was about to get a visit. Boom. C mad as a bitch. We done count. Or they did it. Usually, the visit starts early in the morning, and then by 10:30, that's like the second half of the visit. You know what I mean? Because I think it's over at 2. Maybe 2 o'clock. I'm not going to, maybe 3 o'clock. Maybe 3 o'clock. One of the two. But for the most part, if you don't get a visit before count, dudes usually get a visit after count. C usually get his visit before count. So C mad as a bitch when we come out of the count. He get on the phone, nobody answer. He like, damn, my people's at Charlotte. This shit crazy. They ain't called. Dudes like, yo, they might got him held up. A nigga that came back from the visit, he's like, yo, they might got him held up, man. There's a lot of people, man, in that jump, man. Niggas waiting to get in, all type of shit. So C mad as a bitch. He like, damn, that's crazy. So I'm like, damn, man. So we chilling. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, stand by for child. Stand by for child. Y'all going first. Like, damn, I'll be on it first. So goddamn, next thing you know, the intercom, come on, call C last name. His visitor's here. Boom. He was happy. Boom. Took the shirt in. Boom. Put his ID on. Boom. He headed out. You know what I mean? C headed out. C went to visit. Boom. Next thing you know, lady said, exit for child. Boom. We exiting for child. Man, this is my word. Goddamn. Next thing you know, C coming back through the door. C coming back through the door, man. This is my word. Like, I didn't see what I'm about to tell y'all, but C is coming back through the door. Boom. I seen him coming back through the door. I seen him go to visit. I've seen him come back as we going to child. Boom. We go to child and come back. Man, that's my word, man. We go to child and come back. I walk to go to my cell. Hey, tell her open the door. Open the door. My roommate come up beside me on this side. He can't see. They cells on this side. We like, yo, let us in. I look. Something say, look at your parental. I look at my parental. I seen C. C was like, the police in here, Charlotte. I'm like, nah, what's up? The door's open. She popped all the doors. All the doors start pop. Our jump pop. His jump pop. Goddamn, his jump pop. Goddamn, I seen that nigga. That nigga had blood on his shirt. He was like, yeah. He was like, yo. I was like, damn, were you all right? He was like, yeah. I caught a little parental on Charles. Charles was sitting on the bench looking like he was shaking. He like, I'm like, yo, damn. I was like, go in the room. I was like, yo, what happened over there? He was like, man, they got blood on his shirt. I was like, I see it. What the hell happened? I was like, man, this shit crazy. Boom. Goddamn. We come out. I'm about to walk. He was like, hey, Weezy, do me a favor. I was like, what's up? He was like, man, look, man. He was like, man, all my clothes and laundry, bro. He said, I ain't got nothing but the visiting room t-shirt on I had, bro, that I was gonna wear, bro. He was like, give me a t-shirt. He was like, I know I can fit one of your t-shirts. Give me a t-shirt. I was like, all right, got you. Boom. He came out. I was like, come to set. He was like, all right. He come to set. I was like, yo, what the fuck happened, bro? He was like, hey, bro, you're not gonna believe this shit here. I was like, what? He violated. I'm like, what'd he do? He said, man, I go to visit, bro. He said, man, I come back because I forgot to put some of my Muslim oil. That's the cologne dudes can put on and stuff. He said, I go to visit when I get the boulevard. I was like, damn, I ain't put no Muslim. They threw me off because I ain't get my visit before count. He said, I come back to the pod. He said, when I come back, the cut is up. I'm like, why the fuck this little nigga always got the cut up every time I leave? He said, man, I ain't say shit. I was quiet. I told the CO, boom. He said, I go to the booth. I tell the CO, hey, yo, open my door. Open 27. He said, man, goddamn. I told her, wait till I get up there. He said, he got upstairs. He said, man, she opened 27, man. This word, the door, cut, drop, He said, man, guess what this nigga doing, bro? I said, what? He said, man, this man was jacking off on my photo book. This man was jacking off on my photo book, Shaw. Man, that shit, man. He said, man, I said, fuck that visit. He said, man, they been calling me and asking me, do I want my visit since y'all went to trial? He said, I told them, caddy ass home, I don't want no visit. You do have the right to turn down a visit when they call you for a visit. Once you say you good, your peoples don't have no say about what the hell is going on. He said, man, I told them, caddy ass home, I don't want no goddamn visit. He said, man, that door open. He said, man, that little nigga was jacking off in my sister pictures. I said, oh my God. I said, man, bro, violated. I said, bro, what happened? He was like, man, that nigga was stuck, pants down his ankles. He said, man, I went in that jump and said, close 27. He said, she closed the door. He said, as soon as that jump closed, I smacked the shit out. He said, man, I start dragging his ass. Get your stupid ass on. He said, I ain't done with that nigga yet. I ain't done with that nigga yet. That nigga violated like that. He said, I'm about to go to the hole, Weezy. I'm gonna fuck. He said, ain't nobody never disrespect me like that. He said, I treated this nigga this good. I put this nigga under my wing, and this is how this nigga do me, Shaw. He said, listen to this nigga in the damn way, bro. He said, I'm done with this nigga, bro. He said, I'm done with it. I was like, yo, bro, calm down. I was like, yo, bro, calm down, bro. Calm down, bro. Look, relax, bro. Chill, bro. He was like, nah, Weezy, I'm about to go to the hole. My roommate was like, yo, man, that nigga violated, man. Fuck that shit, Weezy, man. Stay out of that shit. I thought about it right then and there, y'all. I was like, what would I do if I catch a nigga jacking off to my sister in the... I was like, yo. Yeah, that little nigga violated, man. Charles violated, man. Charles violated, boom. I get a nigga the shirt, boom. We came back from child, Empire Rec. Goddamn. He go out there, he tells some of the Richmond niggas, you know what I mean? He tells some of the Richmond niggas like, yo, goddamn, niggas was looking like, man, I knew that nigga was shaky, man. I knew that little nigga was shaky. Goddamn. Boom. They call outside rec. Ain't nobody going outside. He told Charles, stay his ass in there. Charles ain't budge. This is my word. C went back upstairs again. He was like, nigga, as good as I treated you, nigga, this how you do me, nigga. Charles was like, man, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. He was like, no, I ain't trying to hear that. I'm talking about you can hear it out in the pod. I'm sorry, bro. I ain't trying to hear that shit. He was like, nah, nigga, you violated me, nigga. You violated me, nigga. All you heard was, you heard something like that. And the next thing you know, you just heard, I guess he was hitting his ass. I'm thinking he punching him. Man, this is my word, man. He beat that nigga ass, man. He punished Charles' ass for violating like that. That man was jerking off to his photo book. That's a violation right there, y'all. That's a major violation. I'm telling you, that's a major. You got your mama in there, everybody in there. Shh. Boom. Goddamn, Rhett came back. Man. Goddamn, that nigga Charles, goddamn, that nigga, that bitch done. That nigga ain't moving. That nigga's hit. He's not going no goddamn where. Next thing you know, goddamn, we go to dinner. You know what I mean? C ain't go to dinner. A lot of niggas ain't go to dinner. Niggas like, yo, we about to go on lockdown. We going on lockdown. That nigga hit. I seen a Richmond dude go up there and looked and talked to Charles and C, and he came back. And then he came down the steps. He walked past the other Richmond niggas. He was like, yo, he beat that nigga with a adapter, shorty. He beat that nigga ass with a adapter. He was like, yo, that nigga shit leaking up there. Niggas was like, oh shit, we going on lockdown. We definitely going on lockdown. Boom. They came in that joint, man. You seen goddamn C did some, that shit was crazy. C did some gangster shit, man. After they went to dinner, we came back from dinner. Next thing you know, it's count time. Count time came, man. That nigga C just went and sat downstairs. The police came in that jump. They was like, yo, go to your cell. They called his name. Go to your cell. And niggas was sitting at the table. They was like, man, go to your cell. He was like, I ain't going to my cell. They like, why not? He was like, you go see. You go see why. You go see why. C was like, what? So the lady go upstairs while the other dude talking to C. Lady go upstairs. She was like, oh my God. She down there walking, like, oh my God. Open the door, get the door. They get the door with C around there. They like, oh my God. They call medical. Man, they call medical, man. Goddamn. More police ran in that jump. Everybody looking. They right beside my cell. They come in that jump deep as a bitch, man. Them people had to goddamn bring the stretcher out, man. Goddamn. They brought motherfucking Charles down. Charles shit with blood all on the jump going down the steps. All in the pod. Man, that's my word, man. He beat the living shit out Charles, man. He beat that man with an adapter. And he was much bigger than this guy, man. Like, but this is his little bro. He crossed him, man. He crossed him big time, y'all, man. He crossed him big time with this one, man. The man was going out the cell. When he go out the cell, the man was putting the cut up, man. He was jerking off to his photo book, man. His family, his sisters, his mom, his auntie, his kids. Everybody was in that photo book, man. It's the most disgusting thing, and it's the most disrespectful thing I think a man can do in prison, man. Like, that right there is a violation right there, y'all. I'm letting y'all know now. That's Charles violated, man. I don't condone violence, but he needed violence done to his ass for that shit, y'all. I'm letting y'all know now, man. That shit was crazy, man. It was crazy to witness somebody do that right there, y'all. After that, I really started looking at everybody close. You have to. Because that showed you right then and there that, man, that little bro shit, that big bro shit, that my uncle, my cousin from the town, whatever the case is, that shit don't mean nothing in prison. Like I told y'all, man, all that shit goes out the window when you walk into that damn prison. There's no honor amongst thieves in that bitch. Remember that, man. Period, man. But I never seen goddamn C again. I think C got transferred. Charles went to the hole. I guess he was too embarrassed to come out around the Richmond niggas. He stayed in the hole for a minute. I guess they shipped him. But I never seen those two again, man. I never seen those two again, y'all. And that's the end of the story. Whew. It's a crazy situation to witness, though, man. That joke was wild, man. Like, y'all see how prison is, man. It's the home of the backstab, man. It's the home of the cutthroat. It's the home of I don't care where the hell you from. That shit don't matter on the low. They might make it look like it matter. It don't matter. Dudes will stab you in the back from whatever, man. It don't matter about none of that shit. Once you're in prison, you're basically alone. Just pray to God that the ones you think you might can trust, that it might can just, it can stay like that until you can make it out away from these people, man. But prison is home of the cutthroat. Trust me, y'all don't want to be there, man. You don't want to live in a world like that, man. Trust me, man. So stay y'all ass out the way for you don't ever have to come and live in a situation like that, man. Stay out here, man. Live the good life, man. Level up in 2025, man. Get y'all shit together, man. Let's get it. It's a new year. We're getting older. We got to do new things, man. We got to try new things, man. We have to get our life together for we can stay out here, man. When a dude or a woman life ain't together and they feel like it's falling and it's breaking up, that's what forces us into doing bad things, breaking the laws, doing crimes. And that's when we go to prison. And that's what we got to stop right there. That cycle right there. You must start doing good, making yourself do good for you won't think about doing bad, man. And that's the whole play, man. Stay y'all ass out the way, man. Period, man. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's the Thursday banger game, man. I appreciate if y'all turn me up, man. Y'all already know the count, man. Like, share, subscribe, and show. Let's get it, 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 let's get it. Let's go, man. With that being said, y'all be safe, and I love y'all. Stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments. Get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart just to open your eyes up.